So for this weekend, either way, we continue going. For this weekend, we've got the three hardest compound tires. So it's the C1, the C2, and the C3 tire compounds on this Spanish Grand Prix weekend. Let me disconnect here and let me do this. Watch live. Okay, that should be. Yep, that should be fine. Video quality. That's the lowest. There we go. Okay, so we're good now. I'm just gonna have a slight delay on the audio feed, but that shouldn't be a problem since I don't usually use that at all. But it's something that I want to keep on the back of my head in case I miss something. There's something that's not in the feed or something like that. Okay, um, so right now on the track, it's 24 degrees, clear skies, track temperature 37 degrees, 70% humidity, and slight winds from the southeast. Yeah, three sectors, of course, 14 corners around the Spanish track in Catalonia, in Spain. And I think this is going to be the last year that we get the Spanish Grand Prix on this track because it's going to be Madrid after this, the Madrid street circuit. That from the layout that we've seen, well, as much as we don't really like the Spanish Grand Prix, we I think are gonna be missing it. I don't think it's gonna be the best one for racing. We'll have to see about that. We never know until you know we know. Uh, but it looks like it's gonna be a tough one, a tough pill to swallow. The fact that we miss this circuit, the fact that Formula One is moving more and more towards street circuits when honestly what we need right now is more and more traditional circuits is also worrying. The fact that Formula E has got more and better traditional circuits than Formula One now is is a matter of contention to say the least. It's something that they have to actually think about, and yeah, with the upcoming regulations and everything as such, it's something that they should look into, of course. We're saying what we need. How do you know what I need? I know everything. That's the thing. I know everything. I know what's best for you. I know what's best for me, and I know what's best for the whole world, of course. Because I'm just like that, you know. Please turn your audio up on your end. Can we do something about that, or I can't do that, but maybe we can. Purpose built tracks is where it's at. Yes. With the other racing series that I'm watching this year, the IMSA, the WEC, I'm started watching IndyCar as well. The amount of the amount of good purpose built racetracks that are all around the world that we don't visit anymore just because is so devastating. It's yeah, it's such a shame, honestly. But oh well. Green flag and Logan Sargent is on the track. He's the first driver out on the circuit alongside right now Zhou Wanyu, who's just left the pits. Did you enjoy Le Mans? Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Yes, I did enjoy Le Mans. I was rooting for the number 2, the number 3, and the number 83. Unfortunately, two of those didn't make it to the end. And the number 2 was had a very bad land stint, which pretty much dropped him out of podium contention. At some point, if things would have panned out, it looked like he could have been there to battle for the win. That's just Le Mans, You never know until the end. They had a really bad last stint. They dropped down. They finished P7, but still, it was an insane weekend. It was so close all throughout the race. I mean, it's really weird to see such close racing 18 20 16 hours into the race for position. Yeah, it's looking really good. And next year with the new regulation that Every manufacturer has to have at least 2 cars. The new Valkyries that are gonna be coming in, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. If you guys aren't watching the WEC, you should. You should. There's a lot of places to watch it for free worldwide, and yeah, it's a lot of fun, honestly. Okay, so Ricardo, Tsunoda, Sargent, and Stroll are all out on the track. No one set a lap yet. It's all purple sectors for Sargent, many sectors at least, as he goes through turn 4 and into turn 5, because, well, of course, he's the first one to be setting the fast times. It'll be a triple header. Will you be doing all 3 races? Yes. Yes, I will. The ring would be insane. Well, I don't think so. I don't think racing at the Nürburgring would be good, honestly. Track Evolution is gonna be wild. Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope that always brings us a good ending to qualifying. Ricardo, low. Do you think this should free? What? I don't really. Oh, low difficulty. Do you mean that? Uh, Either way, our first time has just been set. That's Logan Sargent coming across the line to set the only time so far. Zhou Wan Yu, and Ricardo, Yuki Tsunoda, and Lance Stroll are still the only other drivers on the track. Since this is not free practice, let us see how Hamilton is doing. 7th. Hamilton hasn't come out yet, RS. Yeah, no one apart from the 5 guys that I just told you about are out on track yet. Tsunoda, come on, break that car. What? Sergeant Dominance may bore fans. Yes, yes, that's a Hamilton phrase that is factual and just happened. Um, Fastest time so far by Daniel Ricciardo. Who would have thought? The guy has done it. He's P1 in qualifying, ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. So 1-2 for. So it's a front row lockout as of now for Toro Rosso, with being split by Lance Stroll. So 3 of the best names in worldwide racing, Daniel Ricciardo, Lance Stroll, and Yuki Tsunoda, all battling for the top 3 there in qualifying. That Sergio Perez getting out of the pits, and there's a few more names that are going to be exiting very, very shortly. Alex Albon is one of those. You should stop the session now, for real. Yeah, red flag it and don't start again. This is it. Let's go racing like this. Ricardo, Stroll, Tsunoda, Sargent, Zhou. That's her top 5. Hell yeah. Verstappen's out now as well. And that's Piastri. Has Alonso gotten pole yet? No, he hasn't. It's Ricardo, of course. Yeah, the Aston Martin is so slow. It's like they haven't even bothered upgrading it since Bahrain last year. It's honestly pretty sad. It's honestly pretty sad. Um, yeah, I don't know what they're doing on that team. Um, but yeah, they're looking to bring in Adrian Newey. First, they should bring in, I don't know, some points, but yeah, Adrian Newey could be good. So the top 5 that we've already had have come in, and now the rest of the pack is exiting the pits. Albon, Verstappen, Piastri, Magnussen, Hamilton, Norris, Alonso, Perez, Ocon, Bottas, Magnussen, already said Magnussen, Sainz, Leclerc, Russell, Gasly, and Hulkenberg are all coming out as we speak. Thanks for doing this. Watching from Munich today. Oh, that's nice. Never been though, but I think that's nice. From the Czech Republic. Hi, hey, Miroslav, how are you? Everyone is on soft rubber. Yes, everyone is on soft rubber. And can you turn your audio up? Yes. Can we do that? Can we turn the audio up? That should be better for the frames as well. I'm turning up the audio now. Good, good, good. Okay. So Perez just did the fastest lap so far, 7 tenths ahead of Ricardo, but remember that is Perez. So we should hope that pole lap would be, well, at least P1 in Q1 should be around the second faster than Perez. Alex Albon goes a little bit slower there, P2 for him, 3 tenths of a second of the Red Bull's time. As we are now looking at Alonso going through turn 1 into turn 2. There's a lot of traffic right now on the track. He's going to be going round the outside of Yuki Tsunoda through turn 4. Let's see, Sergio Perez, is he going to be impeding his pace? He goes through turn 5. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be, no. He's good. We're still looking at Alonso as we are going through the second sector into turn 9 through the heavy braking zone of turn 10. This is the heaviest and for me the most trickiest braking point of all the circuits. It's really easy to go wide into 11 and then they go through turn 12 into 13. There's no longer a chicane there at the end of the track, so that is improving the flow a little bit through 14 and across the line. He goes 6th fastest, behind Perez, behind Piastri, behind Hamilton, behind Norris, and behind Verstappen. So all quali simulations for Aston Martin have put them at around 8.5 tenths of a second off the pole lap. So that actually makes a lot of sense. That car's just going nowhere. It's so sad. So sad. But yeah, Verstappen and Norris are 1/10 of a second off each other. Okay, and now Leclerc has just gone fastest. Carlos Sainz goes P4. That's Leclerc going fastest by 0.5 tenth, almost exactly to the millisecond. Nico Hülkenberg goes P5, sets himself ahead of the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton. Let's see, Pierre Gasly, with a good lap on the Alpine, goes P5 ahead of the Hulk. Who is that we're looking at right now? Russell ahead of Gasly, ahead of Nico Hülkenberg, P5 for the Mercedes driver. Lance Stroll can only manage P13. Let's see, looking at Yuki Tsunoda right now, going through the third and final sector. Logan Sargent improves on his time, going 20th, so that's good. Let's see if he cannot qualify Perez this time as well. Yuki Tsunoda comes across the line to go 16th. Those Toro Rossos are not looking that quick this weekend either. Those medium to low speed corners are not really their thing. Pretty much same as the Astons. Those who are looking good are the Alpines. They're looking honestly quite fine. They're looking like they could do decently this weekend. Perhaps get some points here and there, which of course is fantastic for them. Daniel Ricciardo is gonna be going across the line right now. Let's see where he hops up to P15, so just ahead of Albon, and most importantly ahead of his teammate by 1/10.5. Let's see Logan Sargent improving on his lap time. He is 20th right now. Where will he slot? He comes across the line to go 20th. So that's really good for Logan Sargent. He goes from 20th to 20th on the Williams, improving on his time, just 0.5 second off P19. So that's really good for the US driver. That's Stroll that we're looking at right now. Fully impeded by the Williams there. Yeah, we saw that. That will be Sargent. I'll have a look. Okay, so Sargent may get a penalty, so he may get dropped from P20 if he gets like a 3-place grid drop down to P20. So yeah, that would be a real blow to his chances of winning this race. Let's see, that's Alex Albon who we're looking at right now exiting the pits. Yeah, looks like the guys who went out earlier are gonna be going out right now once again. Bro, I love being a fan of both Red Bull and Ferrari because I always come out on top. Hell yeah, you're the one that wins. Sargent's gonna win this championship. He's technically still in the running. So he could still win the championship if he finishes P1 in every race and everyone else DNFs. He could still do it. Yes. Why are they all in the pits? Because they did their laps, they need to refuel, they need to change the tires, they need to adjust the setup, and they need to go out again. And that takes a few minutes. Yes, of course he's the most consistent of the season. P20, yes. And he's been faster than the Red Bull. Alex Albon has out qualified Sargent in every single race, but in this season, Sargent has out qualified Sergio Perez twice or 3 times. I think it's twice. Still way too much. 2 times too many. But yes, we got 5 minutes left to the end of Q1. So let's see, Alex Albon, the only driver out on track now, starting his fast lap, braking into turn 1. Please Albon do 2 flying laps. Let's see if he's got the fuel for it. No, let's hope that he does only 1 flying lap and that it's so good that he doesn't need to do a second one. Ooh, skittish through the exit of turn 2. Talking about Williams, there are more and more and more rumors that Carlos Sainz may be going to Williams for next season. Yeah, that's unfortunate if that's the case. Having passed up the Audi opportunity, I think is gonna cost him his career. Okay. Yeah, so Albon going through turn 10 right now as people are lining up for their final runs, exiting the pits. There's gonna be a lot of traffic today as well. Where else is he gonna go? Audi. Audi. That's the answer, of course. Going through turn 14, Alex Albon. He goes up into P12. And I think that's gonna be his last flying lap of today. I don't know if that P12 is gonna be enough to get him out of Q1, honestly. So yeah, the top 7 have not come out yet. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't at all. Okay, well, they're coming out now, so I'll just, forget about what I said. So let's see, Perez starting his first lap now. So is Bottas, so is Zhou. Let's see, Perez going through turn 3. He's improving so far in all of the first sector. He is sitting in P10 right now. He needs to be moving up. He needs to get out of Q1 at least. Let's see. Going around the Aston Martin into turn 5. A bit early, but looks like Sargent is done. Is he now? There's still a lot of drivers out on track. I wouldn't discount him yet. He's only P20. He's on an outlap as well, so he may be able to push if he's able to get it across the line in time, and who knows? He may be up there. So, That's Sergio Perez going through the third sector into the final corner. Let's see, Perez across the line. He improves up into P6, so I would think that's enough to make it through to Q2 at least. Let's see Bottas. Okay, up to P7. Well, I don't know, honestly, now. Up to P7, Zhou up into P8. So both of the Sauvers, P7 and P8. Yeah, Alonso starting his fast lap now. Let's see, Gasly and Alonso across the line now. Gasly and Ocon, sorry. Ocon up into P7, so ahead of both of the Sauvers. And crucially, behind Sergio Perez, Kevin Magnussen can only improve up into 10th position, which honestly is not bad. Oh, that's going extremely wide for Lewis Hamilton. Let's see what he can do with that. Oscar Piastri going up into P6. Yeah, Hamilton lost a lot of time there. That maybe his lap compromised a little bit. Not enough, though. Not enough, as he goes P1, fastest so far. So, yeah. Up into P15 ahead of Alonso, who is trying to make it through to Q2. He's had a bad first sector. Let's see how he can do as he comes through turn 14, the final corner. And across the line, can he make it out of Q1? He goes up into P9, right behind Sergio Perez. Is the first driver to take the checker flag, and I think that's enough to make it through. P9, as Gasly goes up into P10. I would say he's through as well. Let's see Stroll. How can Stroll do here? P8 for Sergio Perez as he takes the checkered as well. Lance Stroll across the line. P14. Okay, I think that's good enough. I think that may be good enough. Depends on Yuki Tsunoda goes P16. So he may be safe unless Ricciardo has something to say about that, as Nico Hülkenberg goes P12, drops Magnus and his teammates out of contention. Out in P16, Logan Sargent, can he get a surprising P1 here on the Williams? He comes across the line. He's right now P20. He crosses the line, improves on his time. Oh my god, guys, he's P20 still. So let's see, Ricciardo doesn't seem like, yeah, Ricciardo's a 10th of Yuki Tsunoda. So, not good. Not good for Ricciardo. So both of the Williams, both of the Toro Rossos, and Kevin Magnussen are out of qualifying. Stroll makes it through by the skin of his teeth. To another radio. Oh, yeah, of course, I can't listen to it because I'm on a different audio feed. Okay, I'll have to wait for it a little bit. Around 10, 15 seconds. My god, there's a big delay here. The F1 TV app. Okay, there we go. Team radio. Not a good lap. Yeah. Yeah, it's what we had, he says. P17 only for Yuki Tsunoda there, as Hamilton, Leclerc, Verstappen, Norris, Sainz, Russell, Piastri, Perez, Alonso, Gasly, Ocon, Hülkenberg, Bottas, Zhou, and Stroll make it through to Q2. Sauber downgraded the car and got better. Yes, they did. Did Hamilton use a new set of tires? I've got absolutely no clue, but I would reckon that he did, yes. Guys, if you're enjoying this session so far, make sure to drop a like. It's free. It just takes a second. You know, just takes a second. If you could do that, it would be greatly appreciated. If you're new to the channel, if you're enjoying the stream so far also, make sure to subscribe. That's welcome as well. Newey stopped caring about the car. Newey's out of the team, dude. Newey's not in Red Bull anymore. It's been a tough weekend. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, to give Sargent a little bit of credit, the car's not at its best this weekend. The Williams are P19 and P20, and Sargent, even though he is behind Alex Albon, he's only behind by 3/10. We've given drivers a lot more slack than that. But it's still a big gap. It's still too big. News on Gardening Loop apparently visited Aston Martin. Yes, he did. There are stocks now, once again. Seems like Lance Stroll sweetened the pot a little bit and is trying to, well, get him to join the dark side. Let's see what happens there. Also, because, well, they are putting into practice the Valkyrie project, finally, which means his baby, he may get some control over it again. And the LMDH project, that should be fun. Imagine Newey working on the LMDH project and the Formula One project at the same time, like a kid in a candy store. Fernando nos sigues ilusionando. Yeah, not anymore though. Honestly. Seems like Sergeant will get even lapped by my grandmom tomorrow. Yeah, perhaps, maybe, yes. Oh look, it's a big Alonso. Well, it's a small Alonso actually, but it's big compared to, say a poster or something, like a meter and a half. Okay, so a few minutes till the start of Q2. In LMPH, you can do anything with the aerodynamics. The rules are even stricter. Yes, but you can do a lot with the power unit. You can do a lot. Yeah, the balance of power, the balance of performance. Sorry, will kind of cut off. Oh, look, it's La Flava. It's Flavio Briatore, of course. He's just joined Alpine. I don't know what for. Um, he doesn't do a lot more than stir up drama. I love him, of course, but I hate Alpine even more. So now I hate Flavio. um, what was I saying? Oh my god, what was I saying? Yes, LMDH. The LMDH championship, the WEC, the GTP, whatever you want to call it, it's it's an extremely interesting and extremely competitive and a very important regulation right now for the development of a lot of things other than just aero. There's a lot of big players, of course, and I think, well, I know visibility is insane. It's not Formula One levels, of course, and we don't want that honestly, but it's it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Should be OP, BNF1. Of course not. No, no, no way. No, 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 no. BOP should be a war crime. Um, we deal with it in the WEC, but if it were ever implemented in F1, I would stop watching. That's all you need to know. Just finished Breaking Bad season 5 finale of the whole TV show. It was amazing. From start to finish. And of course, I also watched El Camino, best conclusion for Jesse Pinkman's story. Yes, my god, yes. What a good show. What a good ending to the story with El Camino. It's super tough to watch El Camino. I don't think I would be able to watch it again. It's really really tough to watch, but it gives you the it gives you a nice ending to the character development that he's had all through the show, and it's super important, I think. Stroll is out on the track, by the way. Now you should watch Better Call Saul, which in my opinion is better than Breaking Bad. Um, yeah, you should watch it. You should watch it like right now. Okay. So Lance Stroll, still the only one out. Oh god, I locked my phone and I lost the audio. I forgot that I was watching it here. There we go. Good to see so many teams up for pole position. Yes, of course it is. Yes, track temp is now 36 degrees. Damn. Yes, it is 35.6. Pretty hot. So Stroll's going for purple mini sectors there. Yeah, he's looking really quick, Stroll. He looks like, I want to say, the fastest time in Q2 so far. I mean, he's flying out there. I'm watching Better Call Saul and I'm in season 6, episode 11. Simply finished watching the episode before the qualifying session. Oh, okay. So you watched all of Breaking Bad, El Camino, now you're pretty much finishing Better Call Saul. Do you agree that it's better? Because, in my opinion, it just is. Nice. Purple first sector for Stroll. He's purpling every single mini sector. This guy is flying. He may be the, you know, a future star of Formula One. We should keep an eye out for this guy. Troll dominance, good poor fans. It's funny every time. It's funny every time. Going through turn 10. Better Call Saul is brilliant. It is. Yes. F1 is so predictable. Stroll pole again. Yeah. So across the line with a purple second sector and a purple third sector as well. He's just been flying. A 113.630 puts him on the top of the timing sheet. And now see how the other teams are scrambling to get it together. Now that Stroll has set his time, everyone's on frenzy mode, and you see everyone exiting the pits. I mean, you see Ferrari, you see McLaren, you see Red Bull. All of them are lining up to exit the pits after seeing what Lance Stroll could do with just 1% of his power. Slower than Sargent, really? Was it slower than Sargent's time? It was. It's slower than Sargent's time by a tenth and a half. Insane. Insane. uh, my god. That was Stroll as 100%. No, no, it was just 1% of his power. Hey, Lance, wanna go for a stroll? Ah, ah, ah. Ah, 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 ah. Okay, Stroll, is he coming in? Yes, he is. Stroll had old tires on, don't worry, he'll be world champion today. Yeah, that's probably it. He was sent on a used set of hard compound tires. That's, and he still managed to get P1. Nothing else to add. Triple purple, yes, of course. That's just the magic of Lance Stroll. Okay, let's see. My triceps are hurting after yesterday's workout. Damn. Today is leg day, guys. And I have to do it. Gonna be tough, but I'm gonna have to do it. Today's leg day. Everyone's piling on poor Stroll. He deserves it. Yes, of course he deserves it. So everyone else is out on track, other than the goat himself. Oh my god, hello. Oh, hi, did you know? How are ya? It's been a while. Are you okay? Yes, I'm doing fine. Thank you. Alpine boys domination. Wait until they get mecha chromed. Wait until they get mecha chromed during the race, and the Sota Fraschini does more laps than them. Oh! Oh, I think there was a little bit of... There's a little bit of smoke coming out of the rear of... Who's that? Ocon? That may be dust from the curves, but as soon as I said it, I saw a plume of smoke. Well, he still went faster than Stroll. Now Perez has got the fastest time so far. Arnaud Bertrand, welcome to the fans of the channel. Thank you for joining. Gasly goes across the line to go fastest so far, faster than Sergio Perez, which is not a feat anymore. Nico Hülkenberg goes P3. Still, good lap from Gasly. Good lap from Gasly. We do not want to see him out of the sport. Let's see, Alonso can only manage P5. Oh. Looks like he's going slow for some reason. Yeah, Bottas goes P5 now. Sainz with a purple first sector, Piastri with a purple second sector, Zhou goes P8. Let's see, we're looking at Piastri now as Leclerc crosses the line to go fastest overall. P1 for him at a 1:12.0. That's almost 2 seconds faster than Zhou's time. Let's see Piastri going across the line right now. He goes faster than Stroll by 27 thousandths of a second. It's so close. Sainz across the line now. He goes fastest by a 10.5. So yeah, that's the fastest time so far. Sergio Perez, but do not discount the other guys right now. Norris doesn't look like he's gonna be setting the fastest time, but he does! By 2 thousandths of a second, he sets the fastest time, with Max Verstappen now topping the timing sheets by 2 tenths. 2 tenths. Hamilton and Russell have yet to cross the line. What can they do? Hamilton, is he contending for P1? P12. Okay, what happened there? Russell goes up into P6. That's much better. That's exactly what we were expecting. But what happened to Hamilton? P13. Right now, he's out of Q2. Damn. Hamilton on a used set. Okay. So he's in used tires. He's gonna come in now and put on a set of fresh ones. Hamilton team radio? This tire was bad. Yes, it was. Okay, copy. Yeah, 13th. Slower than an Aston Martin. That's a bad look. Slower than an Aston Martin's a bad look even for a Williams. Perez only 8th. Ah, yes, Perez is it's a whole different can of worms, you know. Hamilton washed, yeah, of course. Are you supporting who? I'm supporting a good race. I don't care who wins as long as we get a good race. That's what I've always been saying, and that's what I stand for every single time since I started commentating in 20... When did I start? 2020? Yes, I think I started in 2020, or was it 2019? I know it was Spa, but now I forgot if it was 2020 or 2019. I'm here for the action. Yes, pretty much. Who do you support, though? Honestly, whoever gives us a good show. If it's a good show and Magnussen wins, hell yeah. If it's a good show and Stroll wins, hell yeah. If it's a good show and Verstappen wins, hell yeah. Last time out, we got Verstappen winning, but it was a fantastic race. It was a fully deserved win. It was a great race all throughout, and he battled for it, and he got it, and it was fantastic. They only let Stroll out on track by himself now. That's either because, one, I'll give you more than one choice. You guys let me know. One, he will crash if there's anyone else on track. 2. The track can only contain the... Oh, Globant again. Nice. The track can only contain the power of one Lance Stroll at a time. Leave it up to you. Leave it up to you. Stroll out solo because it creates a time warp. Exactly. Yes. Lance might be out. Yeah, he's out on track. Let's see. He comes across the line. Okay, so he can only improve up into P10. I think they added a 0 there by mistake. It has to be P1. Good talk. So do I. Of course, we all have a favorite driver. That is normal, but I also like a good race. Like the last one in Canada was just a great race. Yes, exactly. If my driver does well, but it's a shit race, sure, I won't be disappointed. But if it's a fantastic race and my driver doesn't finish, it's good. It's good either way. It's yeah. And everyone else can enjoy. That's the thing, it's not selfish. So yeah, Stroll P10, that was I think his final attempt at Q2, so he's out pretty much confirmed because Hamilton's gonna improve and that puts him out. That's pretty much it. Can you explain how qualifying works? I'm a newbie. Of course I can. Yes. So there's 3 sessions. Each lasts a little bit less, and what that decides is not the top, it's the bottom. So we had Q1 a few minutes ago that decided that the last 5 drivers, that was Magnussen, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Albon, and Sargent, we're going to be starting in those positions for tomorrow's race. Everyone else moves on to determine this Q2 right now, which means the bottom 5 again will get eliminated at the end of the session. There's a minute and a half left. Right now that looks to be Stroll, Ocon, Ocon, Bottas, Alonso, Hamilton, and Zhou, unless they can improve their positions. If they get out of the bottom 5, they will be moving through to Q3. If they don't, they will have their positions set, like the bottom 5 in Q1. And then Q3 is to determine the top 10 positions for tomorrow's race. That's pole sitter, of course, that's P1. That's P2, P3, P4, all the way down to P10. That's our final qualifying session. And unless there's any grid penalties from previous races or from blocking other drivers in qualifying or anything else, that should be the starting grid for tomorrow's race. Hamilton goes P2. Is Perez safe? No, of course he's not. Zhou goes P15. No, I think Ocon or Alonso or even Hülkenberg could be a threat. Oh, not Hülkenberg. Hülkenberg is looking not too good with that second sector. Okay, so Ocon immediately up into P7, drops Perez down to 11th place. Let's see if Hülkenberg can improve enough. Not enough to get out of Q2. So that's Hülkenberg out, probably. P12 for him. Gasly looks to set a fast lap again. Come on, Hamilton, says thank you so much for your £2 donation. It's greatly appreciated. Yeah, Hamilton looks to be flying today. Perez goes up into P7. Gasly goes up into P8. Let's see. We're on board now with Alonso. We are also looking at Russell's time. Alonso's going to be looking at the final corner now. Can he get out of Q2? No, he can't. P11. Russell up into P3. Yeah, I'm just looking at Alpine going faster than Aston Martin now. Damn, that stinks. Okay. So yeah, Alonso's out, Bottas is out, Hülkenberg is out, Stroll is out, and Zhou is out of qualifying. That is Q2 done and dusted. Yes, that hurts a lot. That hurts a lot. Alonso, why did you not go through? Because the car is shit. Briatore making a big difference at Alpine already. Ah, yes, of course. He said a bad word. You must be new here. It's not the first nor the last time that I will curse on stream. Track time got deleted. Oh, looks like it was Nico Hulkenberg. No? I don't know. May have been Hulkenberg. I don't know. Still, no changes for the top 10 there. Flavio, you are so back. Latifi or Mazepin? Who was a stronger driver? There's only one good answer to that, and that is our Lord and Savior. Of course. Has to be. This is my favorite hat. So, with this hat, and before the start of Q3, I just want to remind you that we got some great guys here with us today. We've got a great sponsor, Inject Frozen freeze-dried candy. Thank you so much for their sponsored. They're handcrafted, once again, in Bellingham, Washington in the US, and will ship all over the country. There may be international shipping options, but it would be best to write a message through the web and ask if they ship to your country or whatever you are. There's an offer to sweeten the deal where all purchases placed during this race will get an additional free bag of candy. There's freeze-dried Sour Heads, Air Crunch, black licorice, saltwater taffy, candy corn, and a lot of other stuff. There's also some salty stuff. Everything freeze-dried to satisfy your crunchy candy needs and also to support a small business. So thank them. Tell them I sent you. And I also thank them so much for sponsoring the stream today. And yes, link is in the chat, links is in the description. Check out Jacked freeze-dried candy. Okay, Latifi hat over. Cruise with my hair. Oh god. Made a mess here. Okay, that's good. Let's go, Latifi, our goat, always our goat. Yes, yes, of course. I got this hat for $12. It was on extreme sale, and it was super hard to get. It took 2 months to get to the US, and then it got shipped by hand to me here. So it was a total of 3 months almost of transit. But yes, it's now my baby, and I'm never letting it go. The goat. My Williams hat. It's also got, I don't know if you guys knew, the Canadian flag down there. Perez made it. I think your screen is broken, says Elsporg12. Thank you so much for your donation. Yes, Sergio Perez made it, and I also do think my screen is broken. I think both of them could be concurrent statements. He did make it through. He is at the bottom of the top 8 though, but still, I mean, that's better than exiting at the bottom end of Q1 or Q2, so that's good. That's good. About 2 times quicker than Verstappen per lap with the Gotifi cat. Of course, yes. It just fills you with energy, you know? Oh! And there's I've got news. I'm not hungry as of now. Yes, I know, it's a big step. I'm craving something sweet though. Like say some freeze-dried candy. But yes, I'm not hungry now. Still have something to eat though. A quick bite. I have a Lucky Strike Villeneuve cap. Makes you want to hit or rouge flat out. Ah yes, and crash in the process. That's good. That's good. Ben is an Alonso hater, guys. Oh no, you find out. How will I ever recover from this? My deepest, darkest secret. just a few minutes to the start of Q3. Villeneuve doesn't like Daniel Rick very much. Last weekend, it was the first time that I've ever uttered these words. After hearing what he had to say, I thought about, I saw my reflection on his bald head. I listened to the worst record in all of music history once again. Just to, get my ideas flowing. And to make sure that I was going to say what I was going to say. If you guys didn't know, Jacques Villeneuve has a record, and it's absolutely disgusting. And I came to the conclusion that yes, I agreed with a statement made by Jacques Villeneuve. It was a tough weekend. It was a tough one to swallow, but it was true. Are you drunk, mate, or just feeling it? No, I'm not drunk. I'm drinking water. It's not vodka. It's water, I swear. Even though the chocolate I just ate, does it contain liquor? Let me check. Nope. This is I ripped the package, so I'm gonna have to reconstruct it. Bocadito de chocolate aromatizado con vainilla con relleno a base de dulce de leche. Conservante. I don't think this has liquor in it. Nope. Okay, no, it doesn't. Green light. Perez is out. Not out of the session. He's out on track. He's not out of the session. Not yet, at least. He may still be able to spin it and crash into the wall, but he hasn't yet. That's important. Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul are equally better shows because they have great storylines and characters, but Better Call Saul, they should have won some Emmy nominations, but it didn't. I prefer Better Call Saul a little bit. I like the story a little more, and the character development as well. It's different. I just liked it a little bit more. It's more redemption. It's Jimmy's character development is insane. It's non-linear. Like say Jesse's or Walter White's. They are more linear. Jimmy is more, up and down and up and down, and it's different. You can really see the blocks being built on top of him, and then you get to see Breaking Bad for what it really is. Anyway, everyone is out on track now, apart from Hamilton and Russell. Let's see Hamilton exit the pit, and Russell does so as well. So that's our top 10 out there on the track. I have been 30 seconds behind on my video feed. Damn. Well, you should maybe put it on 2x speed to catch up a little bit. Let's see. Checo Perez. He's looking good for P1. Purple first, purple second, and purple third sector as he comes across the line. I love how every mini sector that Verstappen does is better than Perez's. Oh, and then he crosses the line to get P1. And that is it. That's it for qualifying. No. Oh, Sainz is going faster in every mini sector than Verstappen now. Not through turn 4 though, through turn 3, sorry, but they've got better straight line speed going into turn 1 and through turn 2. Verstappen gets a purple second sector. Let's see what Ferrari can do about that. Perhaps going into turn 7, they are going to be a little bit quicker. No, looks like the second sector may be dominated a little bit more by the Red Bull. Let's see what McLaren can do about that. Carlos Sainz improves there into the run-up to turn 10. Of course, Verstappen sets the fastest time. Yeah, so the top end of that Ferrari seems to be better. Leclerc slightly improving on Carlos Sainz's times, but around the same part of the track. And the run up to the line should be better as well. Carlos Sainz goes second fastest. Let's see, Piastri comes across the line. Yeah, it's a rounded car, that McLaren's not outstanding in any way. He goes P3. Like we can say, the Red Bull is better on the slow, medium speed corners, and the Ferrari's better on the straights. And yeah, the McLaren is just a good all-round car. It's good. It's not bad. It's just not outstanding. It's nothing wrong with that. Let's see, Norris across the line. He goes up into second place, ahead of Sainz, ahead of Piastri, ahead of the two Alpines, and ahead of Perez. How is Perez in 7th? How did that happen? Well, I shouldn't be surprised. P4 for Leclerc, right behind his teammate. Again ahead of Perez. Now let's see, Hamilton and Russell. Are they going to be ahead of Perez as well? Let's see, Russell across the line. He goes P3. Hamilton across the line, he goes P3. Russell goes across the line, he goes P4. So that is, yes, of course, that is faster than Perez. And that is a very good lap. Piastri's time got deleted, by the way. Piastri's lap time just got deleted. And yeah, that's Hamilton and Russell up into P3 and P4. Yes, that is looking really good for Mercedes, honestly. And it's so close as well. It's less than a tenth. The top four are within 2/10 of a second. Even though Verstappen is a tenth and a half up on Norris's time, but still, anything could still happen. And the race is tomorrow. That's where the points are given, not in qualifying. So I think this could actually be. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. A decent Spanish Grand Prix. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Hamilton, yeah, everyone comes into the pits. And 5 minutes left to Q3. Yes, that is a fact, a true fact. And did Russell on the radio, what the fuck is Lewis doing prepping that lap? He just, it's fine. We'll talk about it afterwards. Head in the game. Okay, so Russell's not happy about something that Hamilton did there. Start a fantasy league. Yes. Yes, of course. Why don't we have a fantasy league? Of course we should have a fantasy league. Why don't we? Ah, it's too late in the season now. Damn. Day works. I am a beginner. No problem. The race works like this. It's tomorrow. So we get all the drivers lined up. We do a formation lap. And then we start the race. And then the race ends. And then we go home. It's not complicated. No, sorry. We do we start the race and then we finish the race and then we go and watch IMSA. Don't forget IMSA starts tomorrow right after the Grand Prix. Next year, TM, next year. Yeah, soon, TM, soon. Yes, everyone is heading out now, including Perez. English or Spanish? Oh god. Okay. Either. I don't really care. Ask the question or say the prompt. Come on, lazy. Just say it so we can get it over with. Ah. We can't move now. We're just gonna have to wait it out. Okay, done. I think I did well. I think I did well. I have to work, guys. I have to work. Otherwise, I would have kept going. Um, damn. Okay, what did Russell say? I missed it. Something about Hamilton preparing the lap weird. Two minutes left to go. Okay, 2 minutes left to go. Final runs are about to start. Last laps. Last laps. This will decide pole position. English or Spanish? Spanish. Praying for Hamilton choke. I read it at first as praying for Hamilton cake. And I was like, oh, what do you know that I don't know? How good is that Hamilton cake? Okay, so 1.5 minutes left to go to the end of the session. Sainz is crossing the line to start a fast lap. And join Ocon, Perez, and Piastri. Okay, 1 minute left to the end. Let's see, Piastri. Perez is gonna come across the line. He can only improve up into P7. Oh, yellow flag on the third sector. Okay, green flag. Yeah, seemed like Norris may have gone off. Seemed like Norris may have gone off, but it's good now. Piastri. Oh, maybe it was Piastri. He just went into the pits. I think that's it for Piastri. Yeah, he may have gone wide. Ocon improves up into P8, and I think Piastri's not going to set a time. Yeah, he just went in. There's not enough time to go out and do an outlap in 11 seconds. So that's Piastri out. P10 for him, unfortunately. Let's see. Sainz comes across the line. P2 for him. That's a good lap for Carlos Sainz. That's 63 thousandths of a second slower than Verstappen. Leclerc goes ahead. P2 for him. Is anyone gonna contest that pole position? Verstappen is in P1 right now, improving on that second sector. Can he cement his pole position here today as he comes across the line? He can. 0.3 of a second faster than Leclerc. Holy shit, that's a lot of time. Norris, he's improving. Purple second sector. Can he do something about that? Can Norris improve? Perez, Gasly up into P7. Let's see Norris. He's looking good. He gets it! Norris gets it! Oh, he gets pole position away. But is that gonna be it? Hamilton and Russell have still yet to cross the flag. Hamilton goes P3. Russell P4. And I think that's it. That's a pole position for McLaren. Holy shit. McLaren does it. P1 for Lando Norris. That's pole position for the race for tomorrow. 0.3 faster than Hamilton and Russell and Leclerc and Sainz. 20 thousandths of a second faster than Verstappen. Holy shit. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. Damn. Congratulations, Mr. Zach Brown. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching. That was an insane qualifying end. That was a good session. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to check out Jacked Freeze-Dried Candy. Link is in the description, link is probably going to be in the chat any second now. And yeah, thank you, Jack, for supporting the channel. Thank you, all of you who are here as well. Thank you to the peeps who donated there the £2. Greatly appreciated. And yeah, we will see you all tomorrow. It's gonna be a good one. I have a feeling that it's gonna be a good one. Yeah, take care, guys.